like an acquisition company for the government, Booz Allen. So like, it was always really old, really political, fucking dumbass motherfuckers that couldn't figure out how to get the computer to work. It's all it ever was.
I know.
Or they needed like a password reset. They're like, the password isn't working. No, bitch, the password is working. You just don't remember it.
I know that feeling. That's about the type of call center I work in. I do IT and tech support stuff for government aerospace contractors.
Oh my god. Do you get to control their screen at any point to make the whole thing a lot easier, or do you have to do it all by phone?
Every so often, but I had to fight for that privilege because I myself am a contractor for a company that actually does this work. And this company, they want to hire all these contractors to do their work for them, but they don't want to give us the tools that allow us to do the work they want us to do.
Yeah, because otherwise I feel like you'd be stuck on the phone with a really old guy asking for help, and what you would give him something basic like, okay, go to the home screen, and you say, well, which button is that? Do I press the K key?
I get stuff like that all the time. Another one I get is when I'm trying to register a security credential, because that's mostly what I assist with, the security clearance issues there. And they mess something up, and I have to help them back out of the process so they can fix what they messed up and then start over. Now, there's a clear, distinctive difference between canceling a request and revoking a request. I had a lady, I told her not to hit the revoke button. I explained in detail why she does not want to revoke and told her to click on cancel. And then she's like, okay, I clicked revoke, now what? I'm like, I just fucking told you not to, lady! And then she tried saying it was my fault when she created an even bigger mess by doing that. I'm like, no.
You just happen to be revoking, like, nuclear missile privileges. I find it so stupid that like the way the hierarchy works is just like based on time. So you could be the dumbest fucking person and just end up with so much power at your hands. You don't know the difference. Like there's a bright red button on the screen that says revoke and like a smaller green one, and you're like, well, I don't know. Dan, what do you think? You should definitely not press revoke. Well, it's too late for that.
Pretty much.
What now?
That is very accurate.
That's fucking pinpoint accurate, man.
All right, but you never
my
answered
favorite
my question,
time
dude.
ever trying to help someone with a computer. I was like 12, and my dad's like, "Help me get to like Facebook or some shit." And I'm like, "All right, click on the URL bar." I don't see no URLs.
I know that one too. But no, to answer your question, what is the newest of the items that we would be considering retro?
Okay. Any sort of remastered version of something, anything before PlayStation 2.
Like 2K? Oh, alright. Yeah, so like 2K-ish. A little bit.
Okay. So you are
N64 counts,
considering
Sega,
PlayStation
all
1. So N64 and Sega count as retro then?
Yeah.
Or N64 and PlayStation. Okay.
Dreamcast come out.
The Dreamcast was like just before the PlayStation 2 and GameCube and everything, if I recall.
So, yeah, that wouldn't count. Otherwise, I'd say C-Man.
There's so many options there. I can't really pick a favorite.
All right.
If I had to list, if I had to choose a handful, because I wouldn't be able to choose just one. If I had to choose a handful that I could only play from here on out for the rest of my life, it would probably be Star Fox 64, UN Squadron, and freaking Mario Party.
Because you fucking hate your N64 controllers, huh?
Yeah, I don't like N64 controllers. They suck, but I love the games.
Yeah, like the design of the controllers just sucks so hard. You do not have 3 arms.
Yeah, why would you hold something in the middle and on the right and then switch over? Oh, that's dumb.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
All right, I got
I've
another
actually
question.
got a nice little retro game collection here that I would love to record for my channel, but I need a capture card first.
Mm-hmm.
Just
You can just run an
emulate it.
emulator. I think N64 emulators work pretty well.
I
It's a
would
legal
be
gray
worried with
area,
that.
but I think you'd be fine.
I don't like
Nintendo's
N64
kind of
emulators.
sketchy on the emulator thing, but since Nintendo's kind of sketchy on the emulator thing, do not say you're playing it on emulator at all.
Yeah, no mods, no ROMs,
Yeah.
no save states.
Yeah, stuff like that. Basically, just cover up your tracks,
Yeah,
and you'll be fine.
I see. I prefer an authentic approach though. Like if I'm going to play a Super Nintendo game, I need to be using a Super Nintendo controller.
You kidding me? I play all my Super Nintendo games on my PSP.
I
all of
wouldn't
them on
be
my
able
Wii.
to do it.
Yeah.
I'm very nostalgia driven with things like that.
All right.
I feel you. I feel you. I wouldn't be able
I've
to
got an
play.
old SNES somewhere around here.
Marvel vs. Capcom was like one of the first games I ever remember playing on the Sega Dreamcast.
Oh, that's such a good game.
I fucking love that game. The music, the funky boom, that funky ass music. I fucking love it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to play that on any other thing other than the Dreamcast. With that
Well, I mean, like,
fat,
there was-
that fat fucking UFO controller.
That was still better designed than the N64.
Oh yeah.
Has-
Even though it was
in the
still a bad
controller.
design.
So I think it was.
that was awesome.
Yeah, the thing was nice about Dreamcast version was that I think it had more frames of animation for the actual fighting as opposed to like the PS1 version and the other ones.
Yeah, for sure.
Like
It also had a controller the size
have
of a
Dreamcast
PlayStation
here,
1.
actually. I love that.
You're not wrong. It was like a small child in your hands.
Yes. Delicate just the same. All right, I had
Oh
another
no, I
question.
pressed the soft spot.
I had another question. I want to know if you have like a favorite channel that you found on /our Let's Play.
I haven't found too much yet. I mean, I've subscribed to both of you, actually.
Yeah, I
already.
noticed that yesterday. Thanks for that.
I'm not fishing. I'm not trying to say, dude, did you look at did you see what I have done? No, I'm trying to see like, have you looked around at all and seen anything that you've enjoyed, or like is it just like a pool of lukewarm water?
It's mostly been lukewarm for me.
Yeah, that's about where it's been for me here too. I'd have to say that, and this is by no means intended as dick sucking, but you two are probably the better ones that I've found so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey man,
Just
if it is dick sucking, I will gladly accept it.
Yes,
No
it's been a very cold winter. And a very dry
Oh dear
summer.
God.
Okay,
Everyone else I found though, so far they've just had mediocre recording quality or mediocre humor, if even. And then I mean, when I found you guys, your audio quality is pretty good, your humor is pretty good, your energy is pretty good. So,
Dude, all I record is me screaming like a fucking idiot with my friends, dude.
yeah. It's hard to walk that boundary between like funny and retarded.
Dude, I'm squarely in the not funny category, I promise.
Yeah, can I trust? I want to send you guys a channel, and you guys tell me what you think about this video. You don't have to like talk too much. Don't feel uncomfortable in the silence. But I want to send you this video from a channel I found on Let's Play that I think is really fucking good. Let's see. Here it is. Here you go. Maybe do like a countdown and hit it at the same time so that we all watch at the same parts.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Oh man, that intro music, that's awesome.
Welcome back
Yeah.
to Comic Breakers.
I do
I'm
like
Ari,
that.
And I'm John.
and we're playing more Until Dawn.
Until dawn. Oh wait, we're not doing that.
First issue, the video is a little bit too long, probably should be around 10 minutes, but the content seems decent so far.
We're actually
Good recording quality, it's a little fuzzy, but you can't
Alright,
expect too
it's
much with the Dark
Until
Game in
Dawn.
H.264.
half
Feel
past
ya.
3.
The story of when Ari wakes up on his days off. Alright.
It's actually not too bad so far. I actually don't mind the length.
Up to this mountain.
It's not like we're
Yeah, I don't mind the length
Drive.
either, cause like you can really once you get into it, you don't. I don't know.
You don't notice
most,
it, yeah.
Like most people say, this is like.
Anyway.
I got
Hey,
lost in
did
what I
you
was
see this
about to say
condom?
because there's a
Weird,
video
I found
on.
this.
It looks right.
Yeah, well, see, I mean, when it comes to videos of these kinds of games, like Until Dawn here, personally myself, when I'm watching people play them, I hate it when they end too soon, like when they end at 10 minutes or something, because I get impatient waiting for the next recording. I get because I want to
Oh.
see,
Yeah, me too.
I want to see
Yeah.
what happens next. I want to see more reactions.
Oh yeah, because like I know how you feel. Like I don't watch a lot of long plays. Like I mostly watch like shorter clips of like TF2 and stuff. But like whenever I was watching a lot of All Sham No Wow, I was always unable to fucking wait until his next video came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Okay, I'm turning the video off on my end.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it gets to be a bit long once you, depending on the game. I probably usually would not go any longer than half an hour, 20 minutes, half an hour, depending on the game. Otherwise, I mean, even if it's a really good game like Until Dawn, if you get an hour-long video, you have to have a damn good personality to keep me looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
I was
sure.
gonna say, even if you have like an hour-long video, just split it up into like 4 chunks, 5 chunks, 6 chunks.
Yeah.
Upload them like once a day, so that they're not waiting too long, and you don't have a fucking hour-long brick wall in the middle of your channel.
Yeah, I had a question about that. When it comes to uploads, do you guys make sure to upload every single day?
No.
No, I like to stay ahead of schedule. I try to always at least have a week or two of videos ready to go just in case I miss something.
Damn, that's impressive.
My stuff is really spontaneous, so like I'm recording with friends and stuff. I'm not being very serious.
It's another way to say I just don't plan
upload.
ahead for the future.
Yeah, that's why I currently don't have a job. So.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I was just thinking though, because I feel like if you have you guys seen that Game Theorist video that they put up on the /share Let's Play?
PewDiePie?
No,
That
one
one?
of those. Anyway, he talked about subscriber burn and the things being broken, the subscriber box being broken.
That one there.
I feel like that happens
Yeah.
a lot, and if you make sure to post every day, that most of your subscribers is just gonna miss your shit. It might be better to post like every other day.
Yeah, and that's what I've got going is every other day. I feel like I should be going quicker. Like I feel like I want to do a video a day. Because I can see positives and negatives to it. Because if you're posting every day, then you're getting more content out there.
Yeah.
The more content you have out there, the more likely you're probably to have one of those videos show up in a search or show up in somebody's suggested feed. But at the same time, there's the subscriber burn thing on the other hand of it. So it's all about finding a balance or where your channel is in the process.
I was gonna say, with someone like Northern Lion, uploading multiple times a day is okay because he's got a very dedicated fan base. Someone with Total Biscuit is the exact same way. We're there for his like informational content. I don't know about us, you know?
I feel you.
Like, why are people here? All 150 of them.
Do you remember the first time you got a comment on one of your videos?
Yeah. Some guy being like, hey, check out my channel.
Oh,
Fuck that guy.
that hurts. That hurts in the soul. What? Do you,
Yeah.
how do you feel about that?
Fortunately, I don't think that's appropriate. I think if you're going to ask somebody to check out your channel, it either needs to be, through a thread or something like the Let's Play channel here when you're looking for advice or feedback or criticism, or you need to have established a relationship with them first. To just like, hey, we've hit it off pretty well. You're pretty cool. Do you mind checking out my channel? But I don't feel like anyone should ever just, hey, come check out my channel. You don't know me, but check out my channel. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's inconsiderate.
Like, I did that like twice yesterday.
Oh, I don't know if we can make this...
not on small channels. Not on small channels. I went to PewDiePie and I went to Jacksepticeye.
All right, that's
and I was very polite, and I made sure to introduce myself and all that. I didn't like. I made sure I wasn't rude or invasive when doing it. So it was a very very nice scummy ass plug that I did.
Yeah, see, I get a little bit paranoid, like especially now that I set up my Twitter account and everything, and I have game in the handle. I don't know why I put that there, but now every time every time I try to participate in like the septic comments thing, because I've got the game in my handle, I feel like it's obvious for my channel, and I feel like no matter what I say, is this an advertisement for my channel? If one of his videos,
dude. Everything you do on the internet is an advertisement of your channel. You gotta market yourself right. That's why I'm constantly posting shit on these Reddits and helping people out. A, I like to help people. B, it's more exposure.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, I mean, I just like being helpful. I want the exposure, but I feel very I don't know the word. I don't like advertising myself because it makes me feel like a douche.
You're utilitarian.
Don't worry about feeling like a douche. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if you're on the internet, you're already a douche. Someone's gonna say you're a douche. Just advertise.
How do you feel? How do you
called me
feel
a
about
douche.
this?
You're a douche.
The old lady. This Shirley
Oh my god,
Curry.
dude, we need to get her on the podcast.
I actually
Yeah,
have
for sure.
not checked her out here yet.
Dude, you have to watch her. She's surprisingly good.
She really is.
Catch you
I'll
off
check
guard,
her
for
out
sure.
here. I know my mom actually wants to get started here too eventually.
Really?
We should get her on the channel.
Yeah, my mom, I don't know, I feel like if she could do well, I feel like she would do well. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's a little bit weird.
If
to
she
get, like, a
could do
middle-aged
well,
lady
she would
on
do
there.
well.
Yeah, like if
Oh,
if she could manage her content right and everything.
Oh,
Because
right.
the thing that's awesome about her is she's a fairly older woman now herself, but she is addicted to horror games.
All right, that sentence ended a lot better than I was
Yeah,
expecting.
I
was
thought you were
expecting,
about to say
she's a fairly old lady, but she's still got it banging. She's still got it banging. She has an unlock.
Oh, I heard until further. I heard she's kind of an old lady, but she's really addicted to meth.
Dude, that's all that's available in Southern Indiana is like weed and meth.
Well, no, I don't know. The reaction I get whenever I tell everyone, though, that, hey, my mom loves Silent Hill and Amnesia, The Dark Descent, and everything, the reaction I usually get is, wait, your mom what?
Yeah.
What? That's awesome.
I think if she branded herself as like a cougar or a MILF, she would do really well.
Oh, God.
Hey
No,
boys.
I know you don't.
Thing
I
like
know you
that.
don't want to think about that, but exposure for
silent.
her is exposure for you.
Silent Hill episode 3. Today we're gonna see if we can find some zombies.
That wouldn't really work for her. Have you either of you seen Hershey Critical's channel at all?
Yeah. After
My
I
mom's a
posted
lot more like him. She's
Dude,
a very...
why aren't we recording this? This is awesome for like a podcast. Are you
Oh,
recording this, Dooby?
No. Nobody record anything.
All right. This is really good though.
Yeah, if we record this now, it'll throw off our game. We're not recording anything.
All right.
All right, so I got another question.
All right. So you were saying? Sorry about that.
Okay.
So listen. Have you ever gotten a boner from a video game character?
Yes.
Who?
First one was Chun-Li.
Chun-Li?
Was that even a question?
I think Tux is a little reserved here.
I don't know. I can't really answer that, actually.
Hold on. I'm looking for like furry female characters in games.
Oh, God.
Isn't there some chick in Star Fox, right? She's pretty hot.
Oh my God. There's just so much disgusting Rule 34 of her. There's so much disgusting Rule 34 of everything.
Oh yeah.
How dare you call it disgusting?
I find it disgusting, personally. I'm a bit of
This
a
is my art. These are my people.
I'm a bit of a prude, actually. I have, like, I don't know, like, one of the biggest things that gets me to not like a show or a game is a lot of fan service, too.
Oh yeah. Fan service is irritating. I get that. Yeah. But
I don't
like,
know, like,
I'm a pretty
when it
big
comes
fan
to
of
this-
like the open love movement because I'm not getting any. So
Okay, so like if we were to
Well, I
rank
just- I don't know, I don't-
maturity, if we were to rank maturity, I think it would definitely be Tux number 1, Zenomite number 2, and I'm trailing way behind because I fucking love fan service. I love all of that shit.
all right.
I'm a lot less mature than I put on.
Hey, no big deal. One of us has to be the straight man here.
Who said anything about being a straight man?
That's how I feel too.
Nice.
I actually, probably what lends to me being a bit of a prude is I actually don't identify with any sexuality.
All right, cool. So you're like asexual?
Yep.
All right, go for it, man. Take all kinds.
Wait, I got a question.
I just
Is it like
Sure.
like do you try really hard to be asexual, or like is it just how you are, or maybe just like I'm confused? I don't know.
it's kind of more like how I am. Like I didn't used to be. I don't know how it would switch because I don't necessarily believe that things can switch like that. I don't.
Okay, because I have another
It's
question.
just like all. It's just like all of a sudden. Sure.
Oh, okay. Okay.
What?
Have you ever gotten to that point with the girl where you're doing stuff and then out of nowhere it stops, you sort of get taken out of the moment and you're almost in like a state of shock or a state of like, I don't know what's happening right now. You're sort of taken aback, looking more like looking through your own eyes than actually being in there and not understanding really, like, I don't know how to explain it. Sort of a disassociation with what's happening. Have you ever felt that?
Is this like a
I
personal experience
have
of yours, dude?
not.
Yeah, dude. That happened to me like twice already.
I have not had that, but I've also had very few and limited sexual encounters.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay.
It's happened to me a couple times. I'm like, shit, I can't get it up. I need to come up with excuses.
I don't know.
Yeah,
My thing about it is when I think about sex and everything, it's just to me it's eh.
All right, that's cool, man.
So this,
Like I said, we take all kinds.
I'll explain further to cover my ass. What happened was, I was getting intimate with this girl, and then we were doing it and stuff, and it was all good, and then like she turned around and I saw like her butthole hair.
Ah, dude,
It was-
dude.
it-
On the
it
bright
was
side,
no
you've
good.
probably seen her asshole more than she has now.
In much greater detail.
That image is. I have
it
an
was a-
imagination. You can't just say something like
But
that
listen,
to
that-
me
that
and
wasn't
then
the
not
worst part.
expect me to be scarred to life.
You need,
The
you
worst
need
part-
imagination. Crinkled starfish.
The worst part was that it was a different color from her normal hair.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
So I was like, I don't know why that it weirded me the fuck out. I don't know why, but it just really fucking got to me.
Yeah.
yeah. Nothing so traumatizing as that.
Yeah, so video games.
Mine
Right?
was just like, oh, we were gonna get down to it. Welcome to the For YouTubers by YouTubers podcast. We really don't talk about YouTube.
Okay, SEO. Let's do this. What do you guys do in your titles to make better E SEO?
I only do what I think is necessary. I don't really know how to SEO correctly. I hear so many varying opinions, so I just kind of do whatever. I just do what I feel is necessary.
I make good thumbnails, and I use this tag generator thing I just put in chat. This tag
Okay, let's see
generator
this tag
thing
generator.
is fucking wonderful.
Explain it.
It chooses the
I think
most
it's-
commonly associated tags with whatever you type in. So if you type in Gmod, it's like Gmod funny, funny Gmod, funny montage, and stuff.
Okay,
Wow.
the thing with that, though, is if you were to actually search one of those, you would have so many results.
Yeah, but since
Tags
we're-
are a bit
Yeah.
easier for me, a little bit.
we're tiny channels, so I'm not too concerned with showing up in the search bar because there's no fucking chance I'm gonna show up in the search bar. At
Not
this
true.
point, I'm more concerned with showing up on other people's content.
Not true.
Well, yeah, if someone searches Zenomite friends, I'm gonna be there.
No, not true. Check this out. Okay.
No, because
on-
what?
On smaller games, like a new indie game that's just come out, something like Relic Hunters, you can make it to the top, especially if you have good SEO and maybe a few views on the video. I tried this out
That's
with
true,
Relic
that's true.
Hunters. With Relic Hunters, I made sure to put in every one of my titles all of the recommended keywords. Like you type in Relic Hunters and whatever comes up in the underneath, like what's it called? When Google finishes your fucking sentence for you, whatever shows up there, you put that into your title, and it improves your SEO. And I made it to the front page whenever someone would search for Relic Hunters, my videos showed up.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think when
Right.
there's a really niche audience and just less content, especially of that game specifically, you can make it to the front. You can get some exposure that way.
Well, like if you guys go to YouTube right now and search Silent Hill Otaku, I'm about the 6th result down.
Let's check
Yeah, I
this
only
out.
really play like very popular multiplayer games. Except for Rats Instagib, that one's a little weird.
Yeah. Well, see,
Yeah, you are. There you are with the Naruto
Yeah.
face. I remember looking at that thumbnail when I was reviewing your channel. I was like, yeah, I like that.
yeah, because the whole reason why that's even a thing, the game allowed me to do this. The indie crew that developed that fan-made game, there's an entire room inside the Silent Hill Mall that's just whole bunch of manga books and Naruto cosplay stuff and everything. So I was like, that's freaking awesome!
Nice. And then it allowed you to get on the first page of the results whenever someone typed that in. So that was cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
because I was able to honestly include stuff like that in the tags.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
I did the
very
dirtiest
varied.
tag today. I did the dirtiest fucking tag. Here, let me
What,
read
did
you
you
the
brand a
title of
cow?
this. Listen. I'll read you the title. Let me read the whole thing. The entire thing is just 1 second. It's so long that I have to go and copy and paste it out of like edit. 1 second. Okay. It's called Top Garrys Mod Horror Map with Zenomite. Markiplier would be ashamed of these funny jump scares. So in
Oh
there,
my fucking god, yeah, I saw that. I'm like, that was the most clickbaity piece of shit I've ever
yeah,
seen, man.
Yeah. In there, I have funny Garrys Mod. I have funny Garrys Mod Markiplier. I have Top Garrys Mod Horror Map. I have funny horror map. I have everything in there. It's fucking scum, but I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, my video with you yesterday got probably like the highest amount of clicks in the shortest amount of time I've ever had. About 30 views within 2 hours.
Because we are both fucking awesome.
Yeah. That and the thumbnail was pretty good. I liked how that turned out. All right.
I see some of my videos getting views here, and I'm just like, where are these views coming from?
Oh, these 30 fucking people made a grave mistake.
Well, like
All
my first episode that I uploaded at all for any of this Let's Play stuff, my first episode of the Silent Hill one, that's almost to 100 views now, and I'm like, that is just the shittiest piece of shit I've uploaded. I have improved so much since then.
Right? Dude, I'm kind of pissed off. I have this series where I review like the cheapest game on Steam every week, because every week there's a weekly sale, and every weekly sale there's a really cheap like 10-cent game. My first one I ever made, out there somewhere, 500 views. It's really it's a really shitty done video. 500 views. I know none of them subscribed.
That's
It's
happened
just
to
like
me.
you guys
actually.
aren't seeing the content that would get you to hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, that's the worst when you have like one hit. It's like like people that like Imagine Dragons for that one song, and then they go check out the rest of the album, and they're like, oh well, this isn't.
Yeah, yeah. Radioactive! Radioactive!
That one.
Yeah,
That's the
really
one.
good, though. Actually, all the stuff they make is pretty damn good.
No, I agree. I agree. But what I was saying is that there are a lot of bands where you hear their single and then you go back and you hear the rest of their music and it's not at all like the single, and you're like, oh,
Yeah, Gorillaz, like with Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
I'm happy. None of the songs are like that at
Yeah,
all.
all the rest are so much more experimental and trippy, much more
Yeah,
alternative.
dude, Gorillaz is actually my favorite band. Like Plastic Beach, fucking amazing album.
Really like Gorillaz.
I'm gonna. Yeah.
There's a mashup of what is it? That song Sunny. You have to be my life with full of joy. And Clint Eastwood. And it's so good, that fucking mashup. It's really, really good.
Oh, dude, that's nice.
Alright, so we got another question.
Oh.
What was the first
Alright.
console you ever owned?
Super Nintendo,
PlayStation.
the Super.
The first one I remember ever having was a Gameboy Color.
Well, now that you say that, actually, I don't remember if I had the Game Boy first or the PlayStation. Actually, no. I always forget about this. I had a Sega Genesis first.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
Granted, I never could really play it, and I would only play it when I thought my mom was asleep, and then I would promptly get in trouble. But
all right. I was gonna say, I never actually had a Game Boy Color. I had one of the Game Boy Color adapters for the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, I had one of those for my N64, and I played Pokemon on that shit all day long.
Right? And my friends would be like, "Oh, you play Pokemon?" I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "You want to trade?" I'm like, "I can't." Oh my god, it's a Super Nintendo.
just so ashamed. I can't. I'm sorry.
I suck. Dude, we should like write these questions down, like, or come up with a bunch of other questions for this, because like it's working out well.
For sure.
this is actually going fairly smooth. I didn't want to assume that it would go smooth, though. So
I mean, we're world-renowned internet funny people, right?
Yeah. When me and Zeno are involved, you should always assume the best. So let me just tell you guys this. I recorded all of it.
All right.
Ta-da!
I mean, given that how fucking suspicious you were at the very beginning, and the fact you've been leading the conversation on the entire time, kind of assume that.
I don't know. I just, for some reason, I always feel compelled to lead the conversation. Maybe it's because my ping is the worst. So to get words in, I have to be the first person to say something. Otherwise, I won't be able to like interject.
That's true. Yeah. Oh look, robot from. Where is Israel on a map? Is it like west, east?
It's
North?
east of Egypt, west of the asshole of the world, where all of the shitty countries are.
All right, so it's a robot from east of Egypt talking to us on Skype.
Absolutely. Do I sound like a robot to you guys?
Occasionally, yeah. Like you like start
poopy.
like.
That sucks.
100% accurate, by the way.
oh my god.
All right, neat. What else is there? Fucking, I don't know. Help me out, guys.
I need to get off Facebook. It's distracting me.
What do you do on Facebook?
I lurk.
Mostly, I talk to all my friends that are still in high school.
I don't really talk to anyone. I just kind of sit there and I scroll. I'll see a picture that looks funny. I'll keep scrolling. Then I'll see another picture that's like, hey, I could share this. I'm like, nah, scroll.
I'm on your team, Tuxedo. Facebook fucked me over this way. The algorithm made it so that like the only people that show up on my timeline are people I don't care about these people at all. And all the interesting people that used to be there, maybe I just didn't interact with their posts or whatever, but they're gone. Like I can't see any of their shit anymore.
Yeah, no,
so Facebook is ruined for me.
Yeah, it's not so much that for me. It's just Facebook. Every so often I connect with people, so I keep going back, and it's also, this should not be the case, because this is not the way to get your news, but Facebook is a big part of where I learn of world events as they're going on, because...
I would like to be the same way, except that the only information I get is, like, where J-Law's nudes are.
Oh my god. I always, like, downvote things like that when I find them, so that I see them less.
I love those things, man. You should upload them.
Because I also make sure to follow a lot of... Because I also follow a lot of, like, science and political things and everything on my Facebook, just so that I can make sure of seeing those posts and staying up to date.
Alright.
There's Google does a news. They have a news section that's actually pretty fucking awesome. I just set that to my homepage, and then I get news vicariously every time I go to my homepage. Just like a glimpse here and there, and it fills me up. It's like unconsciously I'm soaking up that information.
Alright. I used to do that, but then I realized I never fucking looked at it anyway. I just go straight to whatever bookmark I wanted to go to.
Yeah. Facebook, see, it works for news for me because even if I don't want to, I always end up back at Facebook.
Alright.
It's just like, I don't want to do any Facebook for today. Oh, look, Facebook.
Yeah. I've replaced Facebook with YouTube completely.
Basically, I mean, I show up on Facebook again and make fun of people that are stupid, but YouTube is kind of where I spend most of my time, like, looking at my subscribers, hoping it goes up by 1.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude,
maybe
all the
10.
fucking time. Just waiting for like on Reddit, just waiting for the white letter to turn red. Just waiting for the bell to have a number 1 underneath it. Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, when I
waiting for
got
that
my
fix.
when I got my very first subscriber after starting my Let's Play content here, I don't know, just one subscriber was such a big deal. I thought I was gonna have a heart attack.
Oh yeah, dude. There's nothing better than that fucking feeling. Like whenever I broke 100, my mind just like was like paced on the fucking walls. Like 100 people like me enough to hit that subscribe button and then never look at my content.
I've become I've become a nihilist and feel like the same way. And now every time I see my subscribers go off, I get a little pissed off because I'm just like, you guys aren't gonna watch this. I don't trust you, sneaky fuckers.
You're just doing this to appease me.
Yeah.
I've subscribed to too many channels since I started.
I'm
How
pretty
many
choosy about what I sub
subscriptions
to.
do you have?
Let me pull it up here. 37.
I think it's less
That's
than
how
5.
many people I'm subscribed to.
I'm at 20.
Yeah,
Because I also occasionally play
35.
League of Legends, so almost half of them are like learning League of Legends things or otherwise topics on League of Legends because I have no
Dude.
life.
League of Legends kicked my fucking ass, dude. I played League of Legends so hard that like I ended up at the doctor's office.
Oh dear God.
I saw the Vice documentary on how people in South Korea end up being celebrities because they're really good at League of Legends, and I was just like, yep, okay, that's me now. That's what I'm gonna do. So I played that shit like nonstop for 2-3 weeks, and like I started having panic attacks and heart palpitations and shit, and it was horrible.
that sounds like
Oh.
it blows.
Yeah,
Dude, it was the best 3 weeks ever.
I've been playing for a couple years now. I'm not a very consistent player. Like I want to get better, but I don't want to spend all of my time on it.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I
I
got
would
upset.
I would record videos of it for your YouTube here, but it's not a game that I can really have decent commentary on unless I'm playing with other people.
Mm-hmm. I know how you
So-
feel, yeah.
I'll play with you.
I've actually used to play like TF2 competitively, like Medic and stuff. It eats up all your fucking time, dude. Like I never want to play a game competitively again.
See,
you
I'm
win
a
money?
competitive person, so I mean, I enjoy it from time to time, but it's not my focus.
Yeah.
I feel you. So, would you guys be down to do like all 3 of us in a League of Legends game, just fucking around, pissing
Oh,
people
yeah.
off?
Mm-hmm.
See,
Like-
if we could find 2 more people for that, I am obsessed with playing troll comps.
You turned into a robot for me, dude.
No, dude. What we should do? He wants to play troll comps, but what I think we should do is fucking. We should join in as 3 people separately into the same match, and then all call mid, and then just go mid.
I've actually done an all 5 all mid before. Like everyone went mid, and we actually 3 out of 5 games with that were wins.
But how the fuck do you level
Because it wasn't a matter of leveling, it was a matter of pushing them in faster than they can stop you.
So you end up
That-
severely
well,
under
it's
leveled.
always a matter of that.
Towers, yeah.
Yeah, so in order to have made it work, you had to pick people who could soak a lot of damage and deal a lot of damage right away at the early levels.
Mm-hmm. That scaled off later on. I used to
then?
know
Yeah.
People like
when I played
players like like Skeletor, King
Batman.
Dedede.
Batman.
Yeah, Batman is definitely a good mid pick. He's a
Batman.
real tank, high HP. Really soaks up.
Sobek and Raw.
What?
What was that?
Sobek and Ra. Sobek, like the Egyptian god. I don't know, we're just trading off fucking MOBAs again, aren't we?
I feel like we went from League of Legends to Infinite Crisis to Smite.
Yep. Let's get some Tinkers in there. Boom, Yoda.
Boom, Yoda. That should be that should be a
Yoda.
fucking thing.
YODA Yoda.
Y-O-D-A.
Okay, let's see if we can find anything interesting on Let's Play.
Oh dear God.
Let's see if there's
Oh.
anything there that's useful.
Yeah, that's like searching for a fucking needle in a haystack, man. Something interesting on Let's Play. Oh no.
Let's post. Okay. Oh yeah. I'll look at some. Okay, here. Check this out. This might be useful to some people. I posted and asked people, what's one thing that you've done in or with a video game or with a video game console that you have regretted the most? And some of them are really funny.
Sticking a
Read these back
SNES
to you
controller
guys.
up my ass. It got
first
stuck,
one-
dude. It was not a fun experience.
What, are you serious right now?
No.
Let's see.
Oh God.
This guy goes, I bought an
I don't even know
Xbox
what
360 back in the day purely for Sonic 06. I'm fucking lucky that it came with Fear as well.
Oh no.
Oh.
That
Yeah.
poor motherfucker.
Yeah, this guy left a brick.
That's like buying
I'm
a
not-
3DS
can't read
specifically
that.
for Sonic Boom.
This guy, I thought this was fucking hilarious. This guy goes, bought a $40 Mario Maker code online, and now I'm going to have to take it to PayPal claims.
I feel bad for him too.
I guess I'm just
I
more of
actually
like a
want to play that
sociopath.
Mario Maker stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I want because Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, and all those other people. They're doing Happy Wheels. That's not really my thing. But I saw Mario Maker, and I'm like, I could totally do this in place of Happy Wheels.
I was gonna say Mario Maker looks pretty fucking sweet. Honestly, I was looking at like some advice on the fucking Let's Play Reddit. Something that would be really fucking cool is doing a Twitch stream of Mario Maker. You'd obviously have to be pretty popular for this. And your users would recommend what kind of level you make, and then after you make the level to their specifications, you play through that fucking level.
Is there a way to have a bunch of people play the level at the same time? Because that would be a lot of fucking fun.
We could do it with like Trials Evolution or something. Or Trials Fusion, sorry.
I would probably just play random levels that people made. And I would try to find some of the most trolliest level designs that I could.
Oh look, it's Kaizo.
Like, one of the Let's Play channels I'm actually subscribed to, the Bowling Otter Show. They've been doing Mario Maker here recently, and it's actually a married couple that play together.
Oh,
And they made levels for each other while they weren't looking, and then they played those levels. And they were like putting Goombas in those little mushroom boxes, so the other would jump up and hit the box thinking they're gonna get a mushroom, and instead they would get a Goomba.
oh, that's dickish. That's dickish. I was actually looking at, speaking of married couples and Super Mario Maker or whatever, I was taking a look at the recent scandal with Ashley Birch, the guy that makes Hey Ash, What You Playin'. Apparently he cheated on his wife with another dude, which I don't really care about. But the thing is that his wife took like one thing with her whenever she left him. The fucking Wii U. Nothing else.
Oh man.
You can
What
have
a
everything
perfect
else,
punishment.
but this is mine.
Yeah, right?
Wow, that's beautiful. That's poetic.
Honestly, I like Ashley Birch's content. Hey Ash, What You Playin' is a pretty good show. Ashley Birch himself is a fucking cunt.
Ashley Birch.
Yeah, I usually don't subscribe to personalities that I don't like.
I mean, he's really good at writing. He wrote the entirety of Borderlands 2. Borderlands 2 is very, very funny. He's a very good writer. He's a very good comedy writer.
Yeah, see,
But he himself is just not a good person.
I can appreciate some of that stuff, but I don't know. I'll appreciate it in other mediums. But if I'm going to subscribe to a channel, I need to like the person that I'm subscribing to, not just their content.
Oh shit, I fucking said the wrong name. It's not Ashley Birch. It's I
Yeah,
can't
because I
remember
went
his
and
name.
searched
Hold
for
on.
Ashley Birch. I went and
Ash
searched
is the
for
girl.
Ashley Birch.
Ash is the girl.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a lady in the pictures.
She's pretty cool. I fucking Anthony. It's Anthony. I knew it was an A name. If you're recording this, reading an annotation that sums up that no, I think Ashley's pretty cool. I don't know much about Ashley. It's Anthony that's a dick.
Oh my god.
Got it. There it is. I see him.
He looks like a dick.
So Is there a lot of background noise coming through my microphone at all?
Just a
Not
bit.
really. I like there's a little bit of static and stuff, and I think I heard a car horn at one point. But like, if you're cool with gunshots on my end, I'll put up with a car horn on your end.
Yeah, if you're cool with
I live in a
cool with
shitty part
bombs.
of town.
missiles and stuff, then you're cool with me.
Oh dear God.
My parents are actually part of ISIS.
Oh God.
Well, ISIS isn't coming close
You
to
don't-
Israel yet, man. They're still working on it, but we're keeping them.
Dude,
at
I
bay.
know nothing. I know nothing about Israel. I'm sorry.
All you gotta know is that ISIS isn't coming to Israel because Israel would kick ISIS's ass.
Nice. Good on Israel.
Yeah, that's what
Israel's
ISIS
like
is,
home of
it's
the
a bunch
Jewish,
of-
right?
yeah, home of the Jewish.
Yeah.
But ISIS is like they're still weak, so they only attack really weak countries. Like they're in Pakistan and they're in certain parts of Iraq, and just like all the small villages. That's who they're killing. They're really killing just defenseless people. That's all they do. They're the worst. They're the fucking worst.
Oh my God.
So video games, right?
So,
yes, video games.
was gonna
All of the video
say-
games.
we could talk about awful video games like ethnic cleansing or whatever. That game was fucking
dear
terrible.
God.
Did you play it?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know if
I-
you guys remember that, but that game was like a super racist game produced by like a neo-Nazi record label.
No,
America.
I'm not familiar with that one. Probably the worst that I've ever done, and probably ever will do as long as I can help it, is Postal 2.
Are you fucking kidding me? I love Postal 2. That game is great.
I got as far as kicking a dog and putting a cat's ass on my shotgun.
Dude,
And I was like,
stuck
I can't
a
do
cat-
this.
I fucking deep-throated a cat backwards with my assault rifle, alright? And then I shot
Oh,
that assault
Jesus.
rifle at people. That's cool.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I can't do that. I don't know. It doesn't sit right with me. Meanwhile, I had no problem with
man.
Postal 1.
You had no problems with Postal 1. Are you fucking kidding me? That game is demented and twisted as fuck. Postal 2 was funny.
I also played Postal 1 when I was a kid, so...
Oh my
Did you guys hear about that game that was in the news like maybe 2-3 months ago?
Oh, I know.
It was gonna come out, and it was the whole point of it was that you're a psychopath and all you do is go out and murder people, and that was the point of the game. Do you remember
Yeah.
that?
Hatred. It's fucking
Hatred.
cool, yeah.
Did it come out?
It,
Yeah, I remember that. I found
Yeah,
out
I
about
came
it
out.
after the fact, though.
it
How
looks
was it?
pretty nice. The physics engine. The game is fucking garbage. It's optimized like shit. The gameplay sucks so much dick. There's no variety in gameplay. It's optimized like shit, again, because that matters. We're PC gamers. The game itself sucks as far as gameplay goes, but it looks very nice. Got this really nice like neo-noir art style with like black and white, with like flashes of red and blue for blood and stuff. It's very similar to Sin City.
Well, I'm happy that it sucks.
Yeah.
I'm happy that it sucks.
Yeah, it gives gamers a bad name.
It really does, yeah. Well, I mean, it was marketed off of controversy, so to that effect, really good job on that.
Okay.
Maybe a
See, I
little
don't-
bit more. Your money should have went towards making a game instead of controversy, but hey,
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I don't mind controversy so much, but I don't think controversy should be the entire point of a game.
Dude,
And I'm okay with controversy
It's always the
in a
point.
game.
yeah,
I mean, like the Outlast whistleblower DLC. And there was some good controversy in there, but it wasn't the point of the game.
I don't remember what the whistleblower DLC was even about. I only played the first Outlast and none of the DLC.
Yeah, I watched them. This is like before I even started my channel here, but I don't know. Cause see, when things are disturbing yet real, to an effect, I can appreciate that even if it scars me for life. Like that freaking insane guy from Whistleblower who is just like, I'm going to cut off your genitals and then you're going to be my woman.
Oh yeah.
Oh
You, like
my
rams
God.
the saw blade up your dick. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, Jesus.
Whistleblower was a fucked up game, or not Whistleblower, Outlast. Sorry. It was a lot of fun though. Like it was very scary. I played it at a party with my friends, and we'd all take turns like manning the wheel and like playing the character. And that's the night I discovered that literally all of my friends and I are a bunch of massive pussies.
I'm a bit of a pansy too. I scare really easily, and that's one of the reasons why I'm thinking, because I'm a fairly energetic person too, so I'm thinking my channel might do well with some horror games.
I'm gonna go for less known horror games. Didn't Layers of Fear recently come out?
Yeah, but don't
That's
play that
actually
shit.
just a playable teaser. Actually,
Oh, it is? Alright.
yeah.
Yeah, it's already been saturated by everyone who plays games. It's too late to even start playing Layers of Fear at this point. Also,
Yeah.
Tuxedo, I'm with you. I get super scared way too fucking easily. I read a post on what was it? The subreddit No Sleep,
r/no sleep.
Yeah, they're not real
Yep,
stories,
No Sleep.
right? I read it. I read the story, and the whole time I was telling myself, "Yeah, this isn't a real story. Shit like this doesn't happen." And then yesterday night, I was imagining little bits from the story coming at me and shit while I was walking in the dark, and I was like, "Okay, well, fuck. I can't even read scary. I can't even read it."
See, I can read it. It's just when it comes to like games, hell, even playing the first Doom game on my channel, I was susceptible to a couple jump scares that weren't even jump scares.
Doom doesn't even have jump scares.
I know.
I played the first 2 Doom games. I played them as a kid. What the hell?
I would walk around the corner and I would have like 10 health, and there would be a pinky right around the corner. And I was just like, oh shit!
Oh yeah, you'd freak out. Yeah, I can understand that. Like it gives you a jump. It doesn't actually scare you.
It scared me for like a brief second, and then I was just like, okay, I need to kill this. I need to kill this thing.
I was gonna say super shotgun for life, baby. Pimp out my gang signs. I'm spilling blood with my fingers.
Oh, the when it comes to the Doom game too, the very first one there, my favorite gun has to be the rocket launcher. But I always blow myself up with it.
Do it Quake style. Just hop around using it.
Well, see, for some reason, I always find it to be a good idea to shoot an enemy point blank in the face with a rocket launcher.
Dude, a rocket launcher is just like a bigger shotgun. What's so wrong?
Then with the other thing too is with those older shooter games, the reticle for the cursor and everything with the clipping wasn't always the most accurate. So you'll be like peeking out a window or something, and you're just like, I've totally got enough room to shoot this rocket. Nope.
It didn't help it was sprites, so you didn't really have a good idea of like angle and stuff. Yeah.
There's plenty of room for me to shoot this rocket out the window, and I just blew myself up.
So was Doom the first person shooter that you guys both played?
Mine was Wolfenstein.
My first one was Quake 2.
Alright.
I got in really
I grew up
late.
like with the Super Nintendo and a bunch of shitty computers and stuff, like hand-me-downs from my older brother. So I ended up with like Wolfenstein, Doom, stuff like that.
Yeah, see, I love those kinds of shooters, though. I'm not much of like a Call of Duty person or anything, but things like Doom, I love that. I love the Turok series. I want to play the Turok series on my channel at some point.
Dude, Team Fortress 2, I've been playing that since like 5 years.
Note about
What's
Turok.
up?
Turok, I don't understand it. I don't get it. I have it on. I play it on my Wii because I've got it from like they remastered it or whatever, and it just I don't get it, man. It's
The first one?
You sort of
Don't you just kill dinosaurs, right?
No, you don't kill dinosaurs. Just fucking robots.
No, my favorite...
Oh. Huh.
Yeah, you jump around. You're a little robot.
My
you're
favorite... That sounds
murdering
like Rage
things,
Wars to me.
getting power-ups for your blaster or whatever, but like it just keeps going. It just keeps going and
Is
going.
that the arena one?
I don't know. There's no.
that-
I think it's just called Super Turok or something like that. And there's no overworld. There's just you go through level upon level upon level upon level, and then like you die and you go back to the beginning, and that's it. That's all it is.
I'm not familiar with that one. At least
know.
it doesn't sound familiar to me.
I've heard of it.
Oh, you
but
know what?
I've never played it.
You know what? I've been making a huge mistake. I'm thinking of Super Turrican.
Oh, yeah. Turok is the dinosaur game.
Yeah. No. My favorite Turok game was Turok 3's, what was it called again? Shadow of Oblivion.
Alright.
Just because that one was actually almost like a horror entry. It was very interesting, and they did a very good dark atmosphere in it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that.
think my favorite first-person shooter of all time is Doom 3D. Not Doom, Duke Nukem. Sorry, Duke Nukem 3D. I've got balls
Duke
of steel.
Nukem, I love Duke Nukem. I know that it was not as good as anyone was expecting. It's not even as good as what I was expecting, but I do.
Are you kidding me?
Love Duke Nukem.
This game
forever,
still
dude.
blows
Just 'cause
me out of the water
It's
today.
Duke Nukem.
The level design is
Yeah,
what
it's
gets me.
Duke
The level
Nukem.
design's so good.
What did you think
See,
about the
with me,
the
one
new
of the
release?
things that I didn't understand about all the negative flack that.
Oh, Duke Nukem Forever is fucking garbage.
Yeah, it's not that great, but at the same time, when I think of Duke Nukem, I don't expect greatness. I expect witty one-liners and perverse humor.
Nice.
That's all that it takes for me to consider something Duke Nukem.
But the issue of Duke Nukem Forever is that it didn't have any witty one-liners. And the perverse nature was like, oh, boobs. Let's continue shooting aliens because we can't actually write decent lines anymore.
Fair enough.
That's-
Although I will say I did like the power armors for pussies.
Oh, yeah. There was some pretty good stuff there. It's
I
a little
love
bit
that.
meta, though. It might have just been, though, that Duke Nukem really didn't grow
Yeah, I
up
don't
like he
mind that.
should have, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess with me, I've never taken it seriously, but I've always enjoyed it. So, no, Matt, they could have done so much worse for Duke Nukem Forever, and I probably still would have enjoyed it.
I don't know. Like, along the lines of Duke Nukem and stuff, two other games built in the same engine, the Build engine. I really, really liked Shadow Warrior, the old one from, like, 1997, and Blood. Those were both excellent fucking games. Both built in the Build engine. The Blood was a little bit worse, though. I didn't really like the level design in that, but I feel like of the three, from a purely non-nostalgic standpoint, Shadow Warrior is the best of the three. But I like Duke Nukem more because I've got that nostalgia feel for it. I played it a lot as a kid.
Yeah. I don't know. When it comes to like my favorite first-person shooter, though, like I hate calling a favorite, but if I absolutely had to, I'd probably say Unreal Tournament.
All right. Hey, Dooby, what's your favorite FPS?
My favorite FPS, the first one I ever played is Call of Duty 4. Crucify me now.
Burn the non-believer. Burn him.
Does it hurt
So
you guys that I said that?
formulaic.
Nah, that's just
Yeah, I
the
don't
only.
care. Call of Duty 4
formulaic.
was Call of Duty
It's the
4 was
first one
fine.
I
It was
ever
back when it was
played.
fresh. All right.
The
Dude, it
multiplayer's
was-
fun. I'll give it that, but
It's a lot of fun.
it's formulaic.
Well, at that point, it was kind of inventing the formula. I mean,
Yeah, that's why it was good, because COD 2, COD 3 came out. Nobody really played them. There were like 2 or 3 people that were big that played them. Then Call of Duty 4 came out. No one had ever really seen anything. At least no one. I don't know, because it seems like
there was no,
especially
there was
since
no
you and me are the
multiplayer
same
experience
age.
like that. Yeah, there was no multiplayer experience like that because like the bigger multiplayer first-person shooters at the time were your Quakes,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
which were super competitive. Your Counter Strikes, which again, very fast, very competitive. Counter Strike's a little bit more deliberate. You had like the original Team Fortress 2 mod or Team Fortress mod coming out. You had other mods. I'm trying to think of them. You had Team Fortress. You had Killing Floor, that mod and stuff. But there wasn't a lot of competitive shooters that weren't of like the Quake formula.
Yeah, and I don't know, the advertising for Call of Duty 4 was just so successful. I hadn't seen anything like that, a modern first-person shooter. I just didn't understand the concept, that it hooked me immediately, and like I played every Call of Duty up until Black Ops 2 and then just quit.
All right. Black Ops 2 was a really, really good port to PC, or much better than, Activision's usually known for.
Do they
I'm gonna
do
go
they do
piss.
that?
Be
They
right
port
back.
to PC?
Yeah, they've got all the Call of Duty games on PC. Most of them aren't very good ports at all. You're back?
That sucks. Ooh, okay, so I'm gonna end the recording. We can just keep chilling.
Wait, you're recording?
Yeah, I recorded the whole thing.
Really?
Yeah, I said it like half an hour ago.
Oh, I missed it.
I thought there were a lot of parts that were totally fucking awesome. So